Flash and Arrow.
Okay. Yeah, all the Arrowverse.
I was like, I don't know what that
First
means.
3 seasons are known for being really, really good, awesome. And then, mind you, there's 9 seasons. And it just took a turn, man.
I felt that way about the Flash.
Yeah, the Flash I liked more than Arrow. Arrow's pretty good. It's just, you know, can only be so much. Flash, you can expand more. And I think what was even better is how good the story was. And it's a CW show, so the budget's not top tier.
Yeah.
You know, action was good, and man, it was awesome. But then it just takes a turn, okay? Like, we're getting, and you'll probably see clips how bad it is. That's how bad it took. It's popular to make fun of it. Later, and you get into this where there's Godspeed, and it's so bad that they're like fighting with like lightsaber swords, like lightning swords.
Yeah, they're pulling in a lot of weird.
It's
It is weird.
bad.
Yeah.
You could look past the CGI and stuff. Yeah, the story was so good.
So talking about like Iris, his love interest, and like how they have like a future kid, and then she gets.
Becomes a Flash.
Yeah. It's awful.
There was some controversy with the actors.
When you say CW, do you mean like the
show? No, CW is a network.
It's a network.
Yeah.
The Bold and the Beautiful aired on the CW.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
You're right.
Back in the day, it was for soap operas.
So it's like a TV show with a little budget.
And I would probably say Arrow in that same. The first couple seasons of Arrow are so good. They're so grounded. They made Green Arrow, like Oliver is actually really freaking cool. Stephen Amell's cool.
Yeah.
But then they just kind of go off the deep end. They had a universe going.
Yeah.
It's funny because you mentioned at the time of the MCU, so they're kind of running DC before Zack Snyder came on. Was like, I can do way worse than you.
Yeah. And that was the problem. They set up a proper TV universe that Marvel crapped the bed on.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And
then like it's one of those like you just gotta take it out behind the barn at some point.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they were trying to rely too much on all the
crossovering and
like they had
Oliver,
they had
Barry
Supergirl,
started switching powers and
People
stuff.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Supergirl was okay, and then it got weird too for like 2 seasons.
Which was more recently, but Superman and Lois is like not terrible.
Yeah.
That's one of the
most
one of the
recent
few
ones, yeah.
one of the few where you actually it's Superman like in the future, where he has kids,
he's got a family,
he's being a father, right? Which you don't see. You get Man of Steel where they're like, oh, yeah, it's
Doug. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah.
Hold that cigarette.
I agree.
Those shows were so good.
Yeah.
They were really good.
They had so much potential.
I enjoyed them.
And you watched them all the way through, right?
I quit after 3.
So
gave up.
Flash, I
No,
stopped
I
at like
stopped,
season
man.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
I stopped.
But then I'd go like maybe it's like Flash would piss me off, and I go like, let's see if Supergirl's good. And I watched 2 seasons of that. I'm like,
I tried to keep up with all of them.
It was like a Batgirl.
Well, yeah,
Batgirl. They had like one season. They were like, oh yeah.
There was the Legends of Tomorrow, which they tried to do like a space type of.
Yeah. They did. Yeah. They had one season of Batgirl. They were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So.